In this lecture, we are just going to dispatch reviews action. So inside admin slice, we have already fetched all the product reviews. Now what we will do, we are just going to dispatch this action. Close the other files. I will open reviews list.jsx and inside the state, I will also access reviews. Now whichever product I click, I just want to access that product ID. So for that, here I will be creating the state variable. I will be passing selected product, setter function set selected product is equal to use state, hit enter, and initial value I'm just going to assign null. Okay, whichever product I click, I just want to access that product ID. So that is the reason I have created the state. Now come to this view reviews button. For this, I will be passing on click event handler, and inside this, I will pass the function name handle view reviews. And what I will accept? I will accept product dot underscore ID. So using which I will have ID of the product. Now copy this function, scroll up below this if condition. I'm just going to create the function. So here const, I will paste the function name, and inside this what I have to accept? I have to accept product ID. So here I'm just going to pass product ID. Okay, this is the parameter. Using this, what we are passing inside the argument, we are passing product ID of that product. And here, as soon as I click on that view reviews button, I will access this setter function set selected product, and inside this I'm just going to assign this product ID. So whichever product I click, suppose I click on this product, I will access the ID, and that ID I will assign to this setter function. Once I have the updated ID, that updated ID will be assigned to this state. Below this, I'm just going to dispatch my action. Dispatch, here I will be passing fetch product reviews, and inside this I will be passing product ID. So for whichever product I click, that product ID I am passing, and using this product ID, I'm just going to access all the reviews of the product. And below this, let me just log reviews, save this, come to project, inspect this. Now you can see initially my reviews is empty array, and for all this we are not having any reviews, but for this back I am having one review. As soon as I click on this, inside the review I am having complete information of that one review, and for this I am having two reviews. If I click on this, you can see successfully I am able to access reviews of that particular product. Now once we are having the reviews, that entire reviews we are going to render inside the table. Now scroll down, we are having this reviews table row wrapped inside JavaScript mode. Here I will be passing reviews.math method, and inside this parenthesis I will pass this complete table row. Copy, cut and paste. Now you can see for this product I have clicked, and here I am having two reviews. So two table rows will be displayed. Now close this. I will pass the argument review, and then next I will be passing index. Inside this I will give the key. For each and every review we will have the ID. So here I will pass review dot underscore ID. Serial number I will be writing index plus 1. Then name, from this review I'm just going to access name. Then this is the rating. From this review we will access rating. Okay, all that properties we are already having. And finally from review we are just going to access comment, remove, and here I will be passing review.comment. Now save this. Come here, you can see for this product, as soon as I click here, whatever reviews I am having and whatever rating I am having, I am able to display that result. And for back, if I click, whatever rating which user has given the review, entire thing is displayed. But now the problem is, here you can see for some products we are not having any reviews. If we are not having any review, then we do not have to render this view reviews button. So here we are having this view reviews button. This entire button I will wrap in JavaScript mode. Here I will pass if product dot number of reviews, if it is greater than 0, only then render this complete button. And inside the parenthesis, I will be passing the button. Here, let me pass and. So if number of reviews, if it is greater than 0, only then we have to render the button. Now for both, it is greater than 0. This is also greater than 0. I will have the button. For rest all, I will not have any button. But now, let me refresh the application. Now you can see if I refresh without clicking on any button, still I am having this reviews for product table. So what we will do, this entire reviews detail, we will wrap inside JavaScript mode and conditionally we are going to display this reviews. So here I will be passing if we are having selected product and if we are having reviews and if our reviews dot length, if it is greater than 0, only then we are just going to render this complete div. Here I'm just going to close with parenthesis. If we are having selected product and if we are having reviews and this reviews dot length, if it is greater than 0, only then render this complete div container. Now you can see initially as soon as our application mounts, we will not have that table for reviews. But as soon as I click on this, now my reviews for product table will be displayed.